Hi guys, my name is Samson Oluwatobiloba Awobusuyi. I'm the author of Dear Son Stand Tall. Why Dear Son Stand Tall is because I saw a gap. I saw a generation of men seeking answers of their identity, where they are going, and what they are supposed to be doing. And because I know what it means actually to grow up without a direction, I know what it means to grow up without a mentor, without a father figure in one's life. So, Dear Stone Stanto was, born out of this burden. Oh, yeah. So, that was a few months ago. You know, I was actually reflecting on some things, the journey. And this year, I'll be clocking 30 this year. So it was a reflection of how the journey has been so far. At some point, at every particular time that I needed guidance, God sent in the right people to fill in that gap. They were able to teach me, mentor me, to grow out of that particular phase, out of that particular situation that I was facing at that time. And it was wonderful. I would say everything, every chapter, every letter, because there are words that I wish someone had told me. There are wisdom I wish someone has, spoken to me. It's like a roadmap I wish I had growing up. Okay, I would say a little bit of both, a little bit of healing, a little bit of opening old wounds because at some point, I thought about the things I could have become, in a bad way. But I don't know how God did it. I think I did not end up being those things. So that is opening the old wounds. But the healing part was more because I was not only feeling pain, I was processing it. I was processing what I was writing. I was processing it. So I would say a little bit of both. Okay, so chapter. I think it should be you are not your own mistake. Yeah, it should be that. And the reason is because when I see this book, I was like face to face with my regrets, my pain, my past, things I had done. I was like, it was just me like facing them. So it was very, very hard for me. But, I put through. Thank God for Holy Spirit. Yeah, many times. Many, many times. And the reason is there was a lot of doubt, you know. The question that one of the Israelites asked Moses when God told him to go back to Egypt to save his people, that who sent you? Yeah. Yeah, I had that question. Like, bro, who sent you? What makes you feel you are, perfect enough or good enough to even, pick a pen to write something like this? But yeah, those are times I wanted to give up. And what kept me going was I've always told myself that everything I, didn't experience, everything I didn't get, everything I didn't have growing up, I'm going to make sure that my children experience all of those things. And also I feel that yeah, this book is, bigger than my fears, bigger than whatever thing I'm feeling right now that wants to weigh me down. So yeah, the book is for young men who lost their voices due to childhood trauma, for young men who grew up without a father, and men who grew up with a father but not really around to teach, to guide, to nurture, that kind of everything packaged. Um, it is, for grown up men who are now fathers, who are now, you know, teachers, who are taking responsibility but never had that, privilege to have a father in their lives. It is for them to reflect, to know that yes, you are hard and you are important. I hope he gets to know that he's not alone, that it is okay to feel confused, that it is okay to feel weak, that it is okay to cry, that it is okay to ask for help. And the strength is not about being hard, it's about being responsible, it's about being faithful, and it's about taking accountability. With an open heart, with a listening ear, and also, Dear Son Stanto is not just a book for younger men, it is also a mirror and a tool for fathers, teachers, mentors, grown up men to reflect on. So I would say don't just read it, reflect with it. Okay, first of all, I'm tired of sitting. What it means to me is all about growth. You know, it's not perfection. It is not having all the money in my bank account. It is me evolving, healing, and rising from places I was once stuck. I hope you feel seen. I hope you get to know that even before you arrive, I have him in mind, praying for him, and writing this book, having him in my mind. Yeah, it's actually a perfect picture of what LBP stand for. That's Light Bearer Publishing. It's a story that inspire, educate, and share light into a human experience. And also, this book is not just a kickoff. It's a declaration. Actually, it is us saying we are here to publish stories that would inspire you, that will raise voices, and that would share light into the world. Guys, Dear Son Stanto is coming. It is not just a book, it is a mirror, it is a conversation, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Bye.